apologize about that interruption. My sons were with their father and they had just made it home. Um, the weather is like very bad out there. There's flooding everywhere, and people are out there driving their vehicles through these flooded areas and actually needing um, to be rescued by boat. It's insane. I don't understand the logic of how people are thinking. But anyway, getting back to this reading, your obstacle is the King of Swords, and that's talking about the King of Swords represents a very intellectual person, and your obstacle is basically kind of like fighting your mind over matter. And again, being able to tune into your intuition. You may be having a hard time really tuning in to your intuition and connecting to spirit at this time. What I'm feeling is that, this is a new journey for you guys. So, anyone that's on a new spiritual journey, a new spiritual awakening, this reading is for you. And don't worry, you know, about feeling insecure. Don't worry about, not knowing everything right off the bat, because, spirituality is just like anything. It isn't something you're just naturally born knowing. It's something you actually have to learn. And as we all know, learning something new takes time. So just give yourself some time and realize, that as long as you put some time and effort into whatever you're trying to accomplish each and every day, put a little time into whatever you're trying to learn, at least 15 minutes a day, you will be successful, and you'll start getting downloads. You'll start being able to tap into your intuition. You'll start connecting with spirit. And you're going to become more confident and basically, leap over any hurdles and get through any obstacles that come your way. So the next card we're going to pull is what's crowning you, and basically how you're feeling in the moment. And in the moment, you're currently feeling kind of weak. I have the inverted strength card. And that definitely correlates to the inverted Nine of Cups and the inverted King of Swords. So again, you're not feeling very confident in your spiritual journey, but in due time, that will change as long as you stay faithful to your calling and gaining a relationship with spirit. The next card is what's beneath you. the Nine of Swords, and for me in this particular reading is what you can use is with the Nine of Swords, and how you can use this energy is to basically to learn as much as you can, and all these swords above you are representing all of your ancestors and your family that has passed over, and they're here supporting you. So I would suggest that you start seeking some guidance and mentoring from any of your ancestors that have passed over, and they're like one of the best mentors you could reach out to other than Spirit himself. And it looks like, you have an overwhelming desire to learn and to progress into a more connected spiritual being that will lead you to your spiritual path and get you on track here, so that you can live out your life's purpose. So we're going to go into the recent past here, and we have the inverted Four of Swords. So it's looking like any feelings of insecurity or discomfort or weariness is going to go into the past. So what that's telling me is that you're definitely putting the work in, you're definitely meditating, you're definitely taking time out to connect with Spirit, you're doing your research, you're doing everything in your power to get on your spiritual life's purpose here. We're going to pull on the current energy, the present energy, and or what's going to be the current energy. And we have the inverted, what is that? The Hierophant. And let me just look that up. The Hierophant is a very religious person. And with it being inverted, it's looking like you're still going to continue to have to put some time into learning about spirituality and learning how to reach the 5D plane to connect with spirit and or your ancestors. This is just like basically a work in progress for you guys. And things may move along a little slowly. So if you're feeling like you're not learning enough, quick enough, maybe seek out some other knowledgeable spiritualists. Maybe seek out some educated realists and spiritualists to help support you through this journey. Because everyone's life purpose is to reconnect with spirit and live out their life's purpose here, which is all about supporting one another, loving one another, and connecting with spirit on a higher level, and remembering where you came from. And if you find that it's difficult doing that on your own, reach out to other like-minded people, because there's plenty of them out there, and they're all very willing to give you some advice and to counsel you. So now we're going to pull on your attitude. And your attitude is the Knight of Swords. It's the inverted Knight of Swords. And it's looking like you have a lot of desire to take advice from spirit, from mentor, from your ancestors. You're making a conscious choice to seek out these mentors to help you on your spiritual growth. And this is why I'm seeing that a lot of your concern and or discomfort or insecurities are going to be slowly moving into the past. And now we're going to pull on your influences. Your influences is the Five of Pentacles. So basically I'm feeling like you're halfway through the learning process. You still have a long way to go, but you are halfway through the learning process. You're halfway to completing a cycle. So just know that um, you know, you're close to the finish line of learning everything you need to learn to provide services and support and possibly mentor other people that are in your position right now. So Spirit wants you to know that you're halfway through the learning process. Even though it may not feel like it, you are. We're going to pull on your hopes and fears. And the hopes and fears is the Emperor, the inverted Emperor. And your hopes and fears are that, your hopes are that you can become a mentor, that you can become a leader. Your desires are to get on your life's journey, on your spiritual journey, so that you too can become an asset to all humanity. And your fears are that you may not be able to or be capable of, getting on the right path here. But, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, and fear is just an illusion. Fear is something that we create in our minds, and we're always having a battle internally with our mind every single day. And I encourage you not to operate from out of a space of fear. Don't allow fear to hold you back. Allow fear to be your motivator, because I can see that you will eventually be successful here. You just need to give yourself time and be cooperative and seek counsel, and make sure you put the time in if this is something you seriously want to do. And we're going to pull on the outcome for you. And the outcome here is the King of Cups. And it's looking like this is going to be a very emotional journey for you. And connecting with Spirit is always a very emotional journey. It's a very emotional journey, but it's a very bittersweet journey. And the cups are always representing your emotions here. And the King of Cups is sitting in some very wild, water, but he's sitting there in his power. And so I can tell you that even though this may be a very tough emotional journey for you, You're going to stick it out and do what you need to do to move yourself forward and to get where you want to be. Like, nothing's gonna hold you back. No, I am unable to find what I need to here. Why is it being so difficult here? Okay. Yeah, so it's looking like you're going to be able to find the right outlets to give you all the information that you need. You're going to be able to connect with spirit and your ancestors in a way that's going to provide you the right information and guidance in the right direction. And you're going to be receiving all this information through your subconscious, perhaps while you're in meditation or in prayer. And you're going to find yourself gaining a strong relationship with spirit and your ancestors. So that's great confirmation that you're going to achieve what you're trying to achieve here, and be able to get on your spiritual life path here during this lifetime.